Good day, everyone. Today we will be discussing about the legal basis Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995. And our learning goals for today is all about understanding worker protection, knowing today's industry trends, and promoting safety and professionalism. So today why this topic matters. It matters because the beauty and wellness industry continues to grow and change rapidly. And also workers must understand both laws and new practices so they ensure the safe, ethical, and high quality service. And for example, here in our slides, it says that a makeup artist must know a proper conduct with clients and new trends like AI powered skincare. So later on, we will discuss what is AI powered skincare. Next slide is let's proceed to the discussion about the legal basis of Republic Act 7877. So what the law is? The law is to protect the individuals from sexual harassment, and also it applies to workplace, schools, and training centers. And also it ensures a safe and respectful environment. Next, where the law applies. The coverage of the Public Act 7877 is offices, salons, spa, clinics, and wellness center. And also, it involves here in classrooms, OJT areas, training rooms, or any work-related activity or settings. Okay, for example, during a massage therapy workshop, any inappropriate manners or advance from a trainer is covered by the law. Okay? So lahat po 'yan basta merong involvement ng sexual harassment that is involved or that is covered by the Republic Act 7877. Next, okay. Definition of sexual harassment. Section 3 of 78 or Republic Act 7877. What counts as sexual harassment? So this is when someone, a authority request or demand sexual favors. Kahit boss mo pa yan, kapag nag-request sila sa inyo ng sexual favors, that is a sexual harassment. And it can happen verbally, physically, or through messages. Okay? Submission or refusal does not change the violation. Kapag ginawa mo yan, ayan na yun. Kapag sinabi mo yan, yan na yun. Okay, nakakaintindihan? So in our slide, there is example here. A supervisor telling a male technician that she must go on a date with him to keep her schedule. Okay, and that is harassment. Why do you think that is harassment? Okay, very good. Because a supervisor tells the technician that she must. Okay, must means she forcibly asked the nail technician to go on a date with her. Okay, hindi pa pumapayag si nail technician pero she wants the technician to go with her, and that is a sexual harassment. Okay, next, who can be liable? So anyone can be liable in this. The person committing the harassment, anyone who influences and pressures the act, and anyone who helps or allow the act to happen. So for example, a co-worker who encouraged another person to harass a new staff member can also be held liable. Okay? Understand? Okay, next. What is the values integration in our topic? The safety and awareness and wellness industry. Why values matter? Number one, workers deal closely with clients. Second, respect and professionalism are very essential when you are in the work field, and they ensure the trust and comfort. What is the benefits of your awareness? Then why we should know your rights? Of course, number one, it encourage your responsible behavior. Next, it helps the workers to avoid risky situation and builds a safe and friendly workplace. Now, let's proceed to trends and issue and challenges. Industry shifts. What is changing in our industry? Of course, the technology influences beauty rituals and consumer wants to wellness focused services, and natural and sustainable options are very in demand in our country. So for example here, spas now offering a digital skin scanning before the treatment. If I'm not mistaken, um, if you are familiar with the Bello Clinic, they have this a equipment that scan the face first before the treatment, and that is one of the example of digital skin scanning. And those machines, those equipment will help the esthetician to know what are products the best for you. Now, number one trend, we have the artificial intelligence or AI. So how AI helps the beauty services? It gives the personalized skin analysis, and it suggests tailored beauty routines and creates individualized skincare products. So example, AI helps or AI apps that scans your face to check the moisture level, and machine that makes customized foundation shades. So since since masyado na tayong advanced ngayon sa technology, mayroon na tayong mga ganitong situation na gumagamit na ng machine para lang mag-mix ng mga customized na foundation na nagmamatch sa ating shades. And next, trend number two, we have here the emotional beauty. So why mind and body connection? Bakit kailangan natin ng mind-body connection? Of course, kapag ikaw ay malungkot, automatically makikita ng tao na ikaw ay dry. You have the breakouts, you have dull skins, and hair fall. And emotional health affects your appearance. Kapag nakita ka nila na ikaw ay stress, ikaw ay pagod, makikita po nila yan agad. Bakit? You have the dry hair, you have dry skin, dull skin, and etc. Wellness services not support wellness services is now supporting mental health. Okay. Meron tayo ditong aromatherapy massage for stress relief. Para mawala lahat ng pagod natin, we need this one. Also skincare lines promoting relaxation and better sleep. Next. Okay, now let's proceed to trend number 3, which is the Gen Alpha consumer. Ma'am, ano po ba yung Gen Alpha consumer? The Gen Alpha consumer is the babies from year 2010 to present. Yan po ang tinatawag natin na Gen Alpha consumer. And Gen A includes the children born 2010 and later. They are very tech savvy and health aware. And also brands create safer educational beauty products for them. So nakikita nyo sa mga age o sa age ninyo, okay, gusto nyo na may mga bagay na kayo na gusto na nandoon dapat sa product, and that is the best in your generation. You were aware kung ano ang nangyayari. And for example, gentle skincare for teens. Okay? Next, apps teaching basic hygiene and self-care. Meron na tayong mga application na nagtuturo sa atin ng mga basic hygiene and also self-care. And trend number 4, the herbalism. This is a rise of plant-based beauty. It demands for natural and organic ingredients. Na dyan napapasok yung mga matcha-matcha, chia seeds, aloe vera for hair, turmeric serums, coconut oil, skin moisturizer, and etc. So, maraming mga example ng mga herbal na yan, no? And they demand for natural and organic ingredients used for indigenous herbs in skincare and wellness product. Next, the inclusive and personalized wellness. What is inclusive? Inclusive means holistic. Okay, pag sinabi natin holistic, kabuuan. Tools for holistic being, wearable tech for health tracking. Again, wearable technology for health tracking, application for meditation and mental care, and services that allow customization based on lifestyle. For example, now, meron na tayong mga smartwatches. So, nakikita nyo din sa kamay ninyo, may mga smartwatches na tayo to monitor your steps, your heart rate, your sleep, and also meditation apps like Calm or Headspace. Sa aking smartwatch, no, meron tayong makikita, may makikita kayo doon na kung gaano ako katagal natulog, kung ilang oras yung deep sleep ko, kung ilan yung nilakad ko buong araw, yung heart rate ko kung okay ba, meron pang BP yun, ganon. And then, sa meditation app naman, meron akong meditation app na kung saan pwede kong pakalmahin yung sarili ko, or meron akong breathing exercise doon, meron akong routine and smooth breathing technique na application. Trend number 6. Trend number 6 is all about the sustainability. Pag sinabi natin sustainability, it means reducing waste to recyclable packaging. It should be eco-friendly product ingredients and responsible sourcing of materials. So, for example, you were using shampoo bars with zero plastic. Next is refillable skincare containers and cruelty-free products. So, dapat sa sustainability, aware tayo sa mga binibili natin sa labas. Okay? Instead na bumili tayo ng mga nakapack na shampoo, pumili na lang tayo ng nasa container para onti lang yung magiging kalat natin. Okay? Kaya kung hindi naman, gumamit tayo ng shampoo bars. Okay? Meron naman na tayong shampoo bars ngayon na mabibili sa Mercury Drugs. Okay, issues and challenges today. Issue and challenges today, current problems in the industry, keeping up with the rapid technology changes, meeting high expectations of Gen A consumers, and balancing affordability with sustainability, and addressing mental and wellness needs. So, for example, a salon may struggle to switch to eco-friendly product due to higher cost. Okay, yan yung mga issues and challenges natin na nami-meet or nangyayari sa panahon natin ngayon. And for the summarization, okay, key takeaways lang naman. Republic Act 7877 protects workers from harassment, professionalism, and safety are core values. Trends like AI, herbalism, and sustainability shapes the industry, and the new consumers and technology creates a new opportunities. And what is the conclusion of this, or what is the importance of our future professionals? Okay, number 1 is to understanding the law keeps you safe. Okay, hindi yan law dahil lang inilatag dyan. sinusunod mo lang yan kasi nakasulat. Hindi po ganun. Ibinibigay po yan sa atin para maging aware po tayo kung ano ang dapat nating gawin sa oras na kayo po ay nahaharas na. Pangalawa, following trends make you competitive, and practicing professionalism earns client trust. Tandaan niyo po yan. Kapag kayo ay professional, okay, makukuha nyo agad. Kapag meron kayong professionalism, makukuha nyo agad yung trust ng inyong mga consumer. Next is wellness service must support both physical and emotional well-being. And that is the end of our topic, everyone. Thank you so much.